Commandant of the Atlantic Seas, Captain of the East Coast, your premier puffer right now, Hungry Body. Oh, he whistled it!
Wow!
Whistled it into
of
an
it.
up smash kick. Unbelievable. That is something you don't see every day.
Damn, in the back of the head. That was rude.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is the upset. This is what we wanted to see today.
Hey everybody, welcome to Directional Influence episode 32. 32. Brought to you by VVV Gaming. Wow, I cannot. It's so many episodes, you know? And welcome to the show. I am Rapture, bringing you episode 32 of Directional Influence. This week, we're talking about stuff, and to do that, my friendly friend man guy is Will. How you doing, man?
What's up, dude?
Not much. And then other dude here, just sort of chilling, is the guy you should know, just goes to Florida and wins, like, no big deal. Just goes to a monthly, like, who gives a fuck. It's Vinny, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Cool. Nothing is up. There's nothing up in this situation here. Actually, no, there is. There's a lot to talk about because Vinny did awesome. We're going to talk about that. And then, you know what? We may just... Alright, we'll decide this during the show. I'll decide in my head whether or not we're going to tell you guys something about something really hype, which is really bad to say at the beginning. Like, we're going to decide whether or not we're going to tell you, but we're going to tease you anyway. But that is what exactly we're going to do tonight. Something epic may be happening with DI. Well, it will be, really. But we're not sure if we're going to tell you. And then I'm sure we'll think of other things to talk about. So stay tuned. Transition's coming up, so you should expect the dun 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 thing. So yeah, just stay tuned. Directional Influence episode 32. Peace. Why did I say peace? That's retarded. It's not even the end of the show.
Is this going to be like one of those non-structured episodes?
Non-structured at all.
Or we're just kind of like talk?
Talk and yeah.
Alright.
Alright, 3, 2... Well, hold on, let's just go into this.
Alright.
So, guys, what are we, like, I feel like this is one of those days, everybody. This is one of those days where, you know, I, myself, as a podcast host, I sit down and I go, what in the fuck can I talk about? And you could all think, because you're not in my position, okay? You can all think that, you know what, there's so much to talk about. And there really is. I could go over the Ganondorf versus Wolf matchup right now. I could totally do it. I could bring Verminudus and Pain on right now, and we could talk about that. But then I'm like, well, how many people will listen? Maybe 5 people. And Pain's family, you know. So that brings me to the question, what do we really talk about? So, Will, what should we talk about tonight? Because I'm just sitting here, like, looking at Vinny's, like, avatar thing, which isn't even him, and it says, yeah, buddy.
It's XX.
Is that really?
Yes.
Oh my god, he's a beautiful man. Shoutouts.
Well, I mean, I wasn't necessarily in the Smash spirit this weekend due to me not being able to get out of the house, even though I know Bum had a tournament. But I did get to read a pretty entertaining status from Dark Peach on his Facebook or his AIM or whatever it was. It was like something along the lines of, I failed at yet another Smash tournament, but it's okay because I'm used to it by now. This is all I'll ever be, or something.
Who
like
said that?
Dark Peach.
Oh, I thought for a second I thought that was Pain. I was like, that's pretty emo for Pain.
No.
As you were saying it, I was like, wait, that does sound like Dark Peach, right?
But I mean, you know,
that's unfortunate.
all you gotta do is step it up, Dark Peach. You know, like
Dark Peach. I mean, let me tell you something.
You have your clutch moments, dude. Just step it up. Like, don't accept.
I feel like if Dark Peach took all the words that he's ever spent defending his peachiness and just converted it into raw, brawling talent and energy, he would be the M2K of Peach mains.
He has the talent. He just doesn't have the confidence.
Okay, I'll tell you
sometimes.
people, Dark Peach is not a bad player, okay? Dark Peach is not a bad player. He's bad at, like, internet relationships in terms of other people, both love and just general conversing. But other than that, in actual brawling terms, when he puts his headphones in, when he's pumping the whatever music he listens to, because I know he does do this, he's actually not a bad Peach. It's just, I think he doesn't focus on the Peach maining part and he focuses on everything else, you know? I think he needs to just sit down and be like, you know what, I'm going to spend a week and just get my peachiness back up.
I don't know, this could get pretty controversial since we do have a resident Peach main here with us. I don't know if Vinny has anything to say.
Oh, is Vinny considered a Peach main now?
Well, Vinny has seen the Peach boards. Like, they get pretty dramatic, so...
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Well, actually, speaking of Peach mains, because we were calling Vinny a Peach main, but apparently we actually have a real Peach main.
Like a real Peach main.
Welcome, Illmatic.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, awesome! I didn't even...
We're actually doing this show right now.
This is sweet.
Like,
we are actually currently recording, and this is totally
like, did you see that flawless? I transitioned right into.
That was really good. You totally surprised me.
I'm actually pretty impressed.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. But yeah, this is Elmatic, you guys. Resident Peach main here, because I do not consider Vinny a Peach main yet.
The best.
So
Vinny has the best peach in Texas.
Elmatic, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
Cool. So this is a pretty peachy episode tonight. I don't understand. We were just talking about Dark Peach, and Vinny is here, and you're here, and I suck against Peach, so that's sort of a correlation for me. Will's sort of the outcast here because he has no relation to Peach whatsoever. Except, yes, he does.
Except that I've played like most of them.
No, not that. Not that.
Oh.
Tell people about that.
No, we don't want to talk about that.
About what?
Oh my god.
Will
No.
a lot about Peach.
We'll say that I had an actual relation to a sort of Peach like character. We'll say that.
He knows the ins and outs of Peach. If you know what I mean. Oh Lord. DI viewers, this is what you're listening to. Oh Lord. So
my face is turning red right now. But.
And nobody can even see you. That's the best part, guys. So this past weekend? This past weekend, Vinny decided to go to Florida. And
the whole tournament.
just decide to destroy the state.
Yeah, like why did you actually what inspired you to go there?
I just wanted to go down to Florida and see everyone randomly, and the plane ticket was like $369, but I don't know. I think it was worth it because I had a really good time.
Yeah, it's all about having a good time. And you had such a good time that you didn't even let other people beat you in a set. Like, just 2-0ing and 3-0ing people because you're having such a good time. So you go to the tournament, which is one of ESAM's monthlies, right? And just tell us about the competition, I guess, because I know it's not like easy competition, but
yeah, tell us who you played because I don't know everybody who you played, and for your hype matches that I do know about, tell us how they went down.
All right. In pools, I had like 2 Marths and a Snake, I guess. I went Peach against this 1 Marth, and I got footstooled at 7. So I dropped 2 games the whole tournament, and that was one of them. I was really upset. But then I went Meta Knight and stuff and won, yeah. And then, all right, so past pools bracket starts. I play Raven or something. He uses Falco. He's actually really good. He uses Falco Pit and Meta Knight, actually, but he used Falco against me. It was like a 1-stock and 1-stock, I guess. Game Watch ICs against Falco. Then I played Master Raven, who was the other only person to take a match off me. He was really hard, like my toughest competition probably, surprisingly. He's not ranked or anything, but he's actually extremely good. It went down to like game 3, like 80% on my last stock, and I won. I fared him out of shield.
And who did he play?
Meta Knight.
Oh, Meta Knight, alright.
Yeah, he was really tough. And then after that was Sabrick in winners semis, and I beat him 2-0. It was pretty close both games though. It was like down to one stock, like 90%. Um, After that was winners finals, and I was expecting to see Isam there, but Keon actually knocked him out
Peach.
into losers.
Yo, this episode is all about Peach.
What is with Peach?
There's something
Yeah,
like we didn't even expect to talk about Peach. We didn't even expect to have Illmatic as a guest, but it's just like a recurring theme right now.
What is this? All right, so like something's in the water, and everyone's like, "Peach, what's up?" So all right, so winners finals. Okay.
Yeah, so winners finals was against Red Halberd because winners semis was Keon versus Red Halberd. Red Halberd won. So game one against Red Halberd was game watch versus Meta Knight. I won. I two stocked him. Something funny actually happened. It was on the stream. I used the New York New Jersey tag, and he used the Florida tag, and then the match started, and I 0-to-deathed him. And then he put up a good fight. It was 2 stock 93 if I remember correctly. And then game 2 he counterpicked me to FD because I left it open, knowing that he would take me to FD. So I whipped out my ICs against his Meta Knight, and that was like 1 stock. I forgot how close it was. And then game 3, so I had a 2-0 lead, and then he went Snake on FD against my ICs. It was really, really close. It was like over 130 each, and I ended up winning that one, so that was 3-0. He was actually really good, and he gave me the props, so that was cool.
Yeah, Red Halberd is definitely legit, and in case if all you guys didn't know that we speak of Red Halberd, at Wobo 3, me, Vinny, Illmatic, and Red Halberd all roomed in the same room, and it was awesome.
Amazing.
Yes.
It was ridiculous.
And then grand finals, Isam worked his way through losers, mainly because MVD beat Isam. I mean, MVD beat Keon, and then Isam beat MVD. Isam beat Nick Riddle, MVD. Let's see, Sabrick, Red Halberd in no order, and then we played. I didn't actually know how I was gonna do against him, but I went Meta Knight game 1, so he went Ices, and then I won that one, like 1 stock 70. Then he went Rainbow, which is probably his biggest mistake.
He took you to Rainbow?
Why would anyone do that?
No.
Yeah, I went Meta Knight against his Pikachu. I won, and then game 3 was Icy Ditto on FD, and I won.
All right, I want to explain to everybody something here. For those of you who don't know, Vinny owns the boat on Rainbow Cruise. That's his. He owns it.
Is, even if we broadcast to the entire world to ban Rainbow Cruise, like he could go ices on you game 1. You'd be like, oh my god, I have to ban FD, and then you're trapped. Like you have no choice. You're screwed either way. It doesn't matter.
You really are. Like Vinny literally lives on Rainbow Cruise. He doesn't live in Long Island. He lives on the Rainbow Cruise. Specifically the part where like the blocks fall. Because that's where he chills.
That's where the shit goes
specifically
down.
where he goes. And just don't ever counterpick him. I'm sorry, Vinny, but I'm trying to show the community. We're trying to evolve as a community, and one of the ways to do that, to advance the metagame, is to not take you to Rainbow Cruise. That's a great way to start off, because that's just a bid to common sense, if you will.
I actually smile when people take me to Rainbow because of like practicing versus Vinny there so much, because like I used to hate it, but he like forces me to play there, so it's good practice.
I remember the worst counterpick I've ever done to Rainbow was my first tournament when I teamed with Allied in doubles, and we were in losers semis or something against Shadow and Niam Brandon, and we counterpicked them after we lost to Rainbow Cruise when they're going double Meta Knight, and we're going Snake Pikachu. And we lost so quickly, we didn't even get to see the entire cycle of Rainbow Cruise.
That's terrible.
We just got raped.
That's bad.
Oh, it was terrible. Oh my god. That was really bad. But yeah, just Rainbow Cruise in and of itself, it is Vinny's map, so Vinny's stage, so don't go there. So that's cool you actually won and were able to go. That's fun.
That's really hype because
really
of the amount of money you spent that you were able to make some of it back. Did you end up money matching people?
I didn't really money match. Oh, I did Iron Man money matches. It's basically...
that sounds awesome. I know what that is.
You do? It's 5 versus 5 crew battles, but instead of people, it's characters. So it's like 5 characters versus 5 characters.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So did you end up making all the money you spent back or no?
No, definitely not.
Oh.
I only made 160 from singles, and I went like slightly positive in money matches, and that's it.
Yeah, but still, like,
But he got
in
some
the end, you
ridiculously
had,
awesome wins for the PR this season. So
Yeah, they
that, and you end up spending because you got some money back. You end up spending not a lot to actually go down to Florida and have a
Yeah.
good time. So that's really cool and hype.
Mhm.
And we're proud of you.
Thank you.
Repping us. Well, you guys, I'm not really in your region technically, quote unquote, but it's fun. So speaking of wins and victories, and as I said that, I really had no idea where I was going with that sentence. So,
well, speaking of wins and victories, I'll lead off of that.
Okay, there you
go. We know that Illmatic is like the best Peach ever, and that he's known for like having. Apparently, I thought I money matched a lot, and I thought Vinny money matched a lot. But then I saw this thread, and then I saw like everything about Illmatic and like his money match history. Like, I don't know, this guy is ridiculous. Like, he goes in. You have no idea. Like, can you like even begin to describe like what I'm talking about?
At Wobo 3, I wanted to get a 3DS because I knew it was coming out. So I just money matched everybody because I wanted to make a name for myself and I wanted to make money. And no one had faith in Peach, so I just money matched everybody. And I made like $207.
Damn. Too bad it's 250.
Yeah.
Oh, too bad.
Ridiculous
shucks.
discount.
Not there yet. And you gotta pay for games too. Those AR things are cool, but there's only so long you can shoot your face.
Yeah,
In 3D.
I don't have one yet, but I'm
Okay.
definitely-
No, it's really hype because until Vinny like stops humping his mic, we'll. Okay,
I'm not. I moved my laptop.
Okay. Okay. So no, but like seriously though, because I've heard a lot about you like over the past several months. Like, who's Illmatic? I know you are, but like, so I want to know, like, where the fuck did you come from? Like, tell me. I want to know.
No, I just practiced on Wi-Fi with a bunch of like good people like Anti, like just everybody who was top. I played with Lot a lot in Houston, and then last year I started in the summer with Gene-S, Razor. I just practiced all the time, and I guess it just rubbed off playing with top level players.
Well, that's the best way to
That's
do
what
it,
you
because
gotta
not
do,
everybody
guys.
gets that chance though, like to just like start playing Wi-Fi and be like, you know what, I'm gonna play top players. Like, instead of just playing like mid-level players and working my way up, I'm just gonna like start at the top. But I guess
Yeah,
like that
I
sounds
just-
like it's the best way to do it.
I just played whoever was the best. I tried to play them 24/7, even if I got like destroyed over and over again. And then eventually it just clicked. So
That's
I
what
just
everybody's
learned
saying.
things to do with my character.
Yeah, I mean, we're always told don't do Wi-Fi, and I get those days where I'm like, I'm gonna start practicing on Wi-Fi, and then I go in my first match and I lag and I get mad, and I just
Oh,
don't
I
want
had
to play
to-
anymore.
I
being
have
being a
to-
natural Wi-Fi player, like transferring to the offline scene, and I know you still play Wi-Fi, but like how was that transfer for you? Like, was it smooth or?
It was at first. Well, my first tournament, I got 7th out of 64, I think, at Hobo 24.
That's
But
not bad
I
at all.
realized that I couldn't do a lot of things offline that I could do online, like just spam turnips or spam down air. And I had really bad habits, and I had to kink them out. But once I kinked them out, I had my combos down because people couldn't smash DI on Wi-Fi. So like I really could read people in the air really well, and it just started working. I don't know. I think certain characters can transition really well from online to offline.
And we're actually seeing a lot of this. I mean, Will, when we went to the last uprise of Long Island, there were quite a number of
Yeah, there were about
quite a
like,
number
I
of
want to
Wi-Fi
say there were
players.
8 to 10 new people that I hadn't seen around before, but they were all
Wi-Fi
like
players.
really decent. They were at a good skill level,
Especially
and
that. Wait, oh
my
my
only
god.
guess is that they've been on Wi-Fi.
Oh my god, that new guy who did really well was a fucking Peach main.
Who was it?
Oh my god.
And you lost to him.
Oh my god, and I lost to him. What the fuck? What is with Peach? What is? Oh my god, I can't remember his name. It was
SGTW.
Yes,
Sun God turned wolf.
yes. That was
I've
his
never
name.
heard
He
of
was SGTW. It was him and like
Oh.
a few other guys.
I think I've heard of him.
Like he just came out of nowhere and just.
I was talking to Neon on Facebook last night, and we came to the conclusion, or he suggested it, and I agreed that the Peach is DK's best mid-tier teammate, like by far. Like the team is just really good. So I like teaming with Peach. It's very fun.
Maybe a Will and
Peach,
Elmatic.
Peach.
Willmatic.
Willmatic? What about
Yo,
that?
we definitely have to do that sometime. That would be so much fun.
Hype. That would be hype. So, Elmatic, what's the next big tournament you're looking forward to?
Hobo 32.
Hobo 32.
Yeah.
I forgot that you're not even remotely close to where we live, but I was thinking of Qatar? No, not Qatar.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Do you ever plan on like, since you're obviously serious in Brawl and you definitely can make the money back because you money match everybody and you just like hustle people.
That's where I was. This is where I was going.
Do you ever plan on like going to like super big nationals? Anytime?
If I'm only 17 and my parents they're not strict, but they're overprotective, so I got to convince them somehow. But yeah, one of these days, hopefully I'll be able to fly out and do something, make some money back.
Go to Apex 22.
Yeah, you should definitely go to Apex.
That's my goal, because I'll be 18 by then.
Okay, good. Because if you don't go to Apex, then you're not a legitimate player. I'm just establishing that for all of you.
Quit.
I don't care how you play Smash. Anyone out there you're listening, if you do not go to Apex, I don't care if you play it casually. You are not a Smash Bros. Player if you are not at Apex 2012. And Alex Strife, there's your advertising for the day.
Dude, from personal experience at the last Apex, I didn't even have to try. Like, people came up to me and were willing to throw down like $5-10, like literally every 10 minutes. Like, and I was just like playing them over and over and over. I made like almost $150, and I wasn't even looking for money matches. So
It's such good practice because it prepares you for tournament too.
and there's so many people, and you'll get to play like literally every single time you play someone, it's gonna be somebody you never played before. So it's such good practice. It's so much fun.
Yeah. There's so many ways to just take people's money in this game.
And then there are people like what's his name? Who paid our tolls, Vinny? Nexus.
Nexus, oh my god.
Oh man. There are kids like Nexus that come from the West Coast and their parents pay for their entire round trip flight and their hotel, and they buy donuts for all the Smashers that came in like top 8 or something. I don't know.
I
But
need
that's
to
what his
meet
parents do.
Is that D-Rock? What happened
No.
What happened to D-Rock?
I don't know, but I definitely blocked him on like AIM because he started.
Poor D-Rock. He wasn't even at Tier 5, was he? I don't think he was.
No, doesn't he play Wolf? He plays Wolf.
He is the New England Pain. That's correct. The New England Pain. I gotta say something too. So for those of you who don't know, I and Will, and I've also done it with Matt and Calzors, we do commentary for Izza in his European money matches, which by the way we gotta do. Will.
Do we know what the next one is?
Yeah, I have it. Anyway, regardless.
Do we not mention it?
I don't know, but we'll mention it because I have the video. But in one of the commentaries, when Izza was playing, or someone was playing as Wolf, I made a little jab at Pain. And I can accept Pain as being someone that I'm comfortable insulting, knowing that he thinks that I'm joking. That's how I work with people. But apparently I don't know if he was actually joking when he called me out on it, but like it was one of those weird situations where like I was parking my car to go to the tournament, right? Like I'm in the parking lot and I parked my car at a toll, so I'm like shuffling around for change and shit. and as I'm leaving the parking lot, he pulls one of these like I get out of the car at the same time and walk parallel towards you, like kind of motion, so we're walking in the same direction but like 5 feet away from each other kind of thing. And he strikes up a conversation. And in the middle of one of my sentences, he just says something about the commentary, and now I'm in a position where I'm very off kilter here. I'm not ready to, answer his question, and I just sort of like shrug my shoulders and I'm like, LOL, I don't know what you're talking about, noob. Like, I don't know what you're doing. But I guess I apologize, I think.
When you really made a direct reference to Pain in the video,
But
but he thought it was insulting.
Yeah, I even said his name, and I literally I don't know I don't remember what I said, but I said his name. I said him, and so now I apologize, Pain, for calling you out on the video, and you are
apologize, but we will probably reference you in our commentary again.
Pain. Here's what you have to understand, okay? Here's what you have to understand. It's nothing against you, Pain. It's just that when there's only 7 wolf mains in the entire universe, and you happen to be one of them, it's really hard for us to just not mention you. It really is. And the fact that you go to the tournaments we go to even makes it harder for us to not mention you. And I'm not going to diss you because you know what? We actually friendly a lot when we go to tournaments. So, Payne, I respectfully admire and appreciate you playing with me in friendlies. But you also main one of the most ugly, annoying, loud, smelly, frustratingly garbage characters in the game.
Oh my
I just
God.
cannot.
I like how
bear.
you snuck in, like, I kind of just zoned out for a second. I didn't know what you were talking about, and then you said characters, and I was like, oh, okay, good.
Characters. Yes. Finish my sentence. In the
Oh,
game.
this is so hype. Speaking of Payne, I'm supposed to actually be visiting a venue with him in Brooklyn, I want to say. It's like King's Games, I think it is. He wanted to host a quote-unquote regional there, but I don't know if we have the hype for that yet. And it's supposed to be like June 6th. So we have a
Search
month.
for Nightmare or something.
Yeah, it's the Search for Nightmare, the Quest for Free Wins or something. I think
Wait.
that's what it's
What is that?
I don't know, but that's the name of the tournament.
Oh, I thought
But
it was the same
That's
weekend as
not
Terror
the
6.
ever.
It's pretty, yeah. I'm supposed to co-host this and, convince the owner that, like, apparently he already convinced the owner of everything, but, like, he's getting out of region, out of state people to come. I don't know about that, but we'll see. We need to get this hyped, though. Like, I don't know if it's going to happen or not. We'll see.
I want it to happen. I don't like it when tournaments are planned and then they
It'd
just.
be like a new it's a cool venue. Like, I've been there before when I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively. There was a regional.
You played.
There was a regional that I went to one regional ever because I had like a broken deck and I had like a crush card virus or whatever. So that was back in the broken format and I lost, but it was fun. But it's kind of like it's a really big room, like the room that they use for all the regionals for Yu-Gi-Oh. So should be cool.
I'm still stuck on the fact that you actually went to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
Dude, I was good. Like my deck is still ridiculous. It's just like a little out of date. That's all.
Honestly,
If you're smarter than people, you're just better at games than other people. Like that's just how it works.
Yu-Gi-Oh competitively. But you know what? No, it's cool that he's trying to get this tournament going and stuff. And actually, wasn't Polybrawl 6 canceled or something?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, like if the date passed and like a few days ago I was like, wait a second, I was supposed to go to Polybrawl.
It was supposed to be the last Poly too.
Yeah, that was supposed to be the last Polybrawl and it got canceled, which is rather funny. And it was sucks because the last one, the actual last one, the last one that just happened in November was really really fun. That was the same one where I was doing commentary and Blackanese was sleeping next to me and I had to do commentary by myself. And that was hype. That was when Vinny almost beat Mewtwo King. The memories. I probably just like killed Vinny right there.
That was a really awesome Poly.
Just haunting him. He's like, I remember that loss.
Poor
Nah,
Vinny.
that's not true because Vinny's beat
Vinny, you did
Mewtwo
mad
King
good.
The next time he plays him, he's winning.
You're gonna win.
Guitar.
We're gonna Katar. Like if you don't win there, we're gonna keep hosting tournaments for the specific purpose for you to just beat him. Like
I was actually thinking since the summer's coming around and Vinny hosts at that one venue out by him, I was thinking like when he doesn't host those, like I can alternate on like different weekends that don't conflict because like a lot of weekends are gonna be, it's gonna be busy I think in the summer, but I want to start maybe hosting again at like Game Table because we need to like get hype again. We need like more tournaments on Long Island. So. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
We have we have a steady amount of tournaments now. Well, all right, tournament series now.
Not really. Like I went to
It's not like Long Island's a state though.
Last weekend, and then the next thing that's happening is Qatar, May 21st. Like I need to like play.
We had the Uprise thing 2 weekends in a row though, and that was only last month. So I don't know. I don't even know where we're going with this, but. But we should talk about one more thing before we go, and that is I see. I'm so debating whether or not I want to talk about it. And I feel like we should just.
We could mention it. We don't have to go into detail.
Okay, look. I will vaguely put it out.
And when I say not go into detail, I mean don't like go on and on about it.
Oh yeah. Oh, what? I'm gonna go on and on about it?
Yes, you are.
Fuck you. You.
Salt.
Yeah, I'm salty tonight. You know why I'm salty? I'm gonna go on a little tangent here. I know why I'm salty because and I explained this to Will earlier. Is that I took an AP Bio test today. I'm sure a lot of people did because it's taken
Yep.
on the same day. And afterwards, I went to lunch, and long story short, I had the biggest shit of my entire life about 2 hours later, and
I can't believe you're talking about this.
This is
no,
good.
the reason why I'm salty is not the shitting at all, and it's not even the epic farting I was throwing around in physics when I got back, because oh my god, there was some epic farting going on. My problem with the entire thing is that on the AP Bio test there was a free response question and about flatulence. And I didn't even see it coming. There was one about the gastrointestinal tract and how bacteria adds to flatulence in some mammals and stuff or whatever. And I didn't even see it coming.
Cool story.
Like, oh my god. And I think I actually got that question wrong, which makes me mad. It really does.
How do you think you did overall?
I actually think I did pretty good. I'm really confident.
All right, you have to at least tie or beat my score, which you probably would want to do anyway. I got like a 4 on it, I think.
Well, I got a 4 on AP English and AP History last year.
Yeah, I got a 4 on AP English last year too.
Yo, English is the fucking easiest shit, okay? We had this weird ass story because we had the test Thursday, right? I don't know, okay, we can talk about this by the way, because the rule is you can never, ever, 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 ever in your life ever talk about the multiple choice ever or you'll get shot. But the free response questions you can talk about 48 hours later. Now, obviously, I broke the rule about the AP Bio test. Oh, whatever. Come, sue me, whatever. But English was Thursday.
You're gonna get a 0 now.
English, yeah, right. They're like, oh shit. I was listening to DI, and no, Thursday was more than 48 hours ago, so I can talk about it. The free response, but can't talk about the multiple choice. But I'm gonna talk about the motherfucking multiple choice. There was this weird, creepy ass story about a guy who was like fondling a pony. Okay, he middle of nowhere. His friend and him just chilling. Like, yo, there's these ponies chilling, and he starts like touching the pony, like forgetting about his friend. He's like, fuck my friend. The friend's only mentioned in like the first 2 lines, and then they forget about him. And he's like, this pony has such human qualities. And he's rubbing my hand against its smooth neck. And I'm just like, I'm being dead ass. Like, this was the story. And then I'm like, he's about to fucking rape this pony. Like, I don't want to see what's going to go happen to this pony. And the pony's like, yeah, this is great. This is wonderful.
I'm so confused.
He's just like, the smoothness of his muzzle. It's so marvelous. Oh, my God.
Wait, the pony talked?
No, the pony didn't talk, but the pony was making suggestive gestures towards this man. Apparently,
I thought you just called it a moni.
I was trying to say man and pony at the same time. It's got Moni. The pony was Moni and gross. Oh my god! But it was the most awkward story, and it was in the middle too. It wasn't even like at the beginning where I could forget about it, or at the end where I could be like, "Oh, funny." No, it was in the middle. I had to deal with that in my head for the rest of the multiple choice and the free response.
And now everybody that didn't already take the AP Bio test, if this is released by tomorrow, somehow they'll know about the perverted man fondling the pony.
Oh yeah.
It was so weird. Like, I'm gonna look it up right. There's a name to it. It's called Blessing. That's what the name of the poem was. It's called Blessing. If you Google Blessing, like poem or something, I'll read you guys the poem. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. It was called The Blessing or something.
Is it by James Wright?
Pony poem, like what the, I don't know how else to oh yes, yeah, it is.
Oh my god,
this was okay. Right. This is the poem. I'll read you guys.
I found it.
Yeah, okay, this is the poem. All right, so twilight bound softly out on the grass, they have come gladly out of the willows to welcome my friend and me. Okay, so he mentions the friend right there, the friend. This is the only time. We step over the barbed wire into the pasture where they have been grazing all day alone, and the eyes of the 2 Indian ponies darken. I would like to hold the slenderer one in my arms, for she has walked over to me and nuzzled my left hand. She is black and white. Her mane falls wild on her forehead. At home once more, they begin munching the young tufts of spring in the darkness. I think that if I stepped out of my body, I would break into blossom. And then he proceeds to like fucking rape it and fondle this weird ass pony.
Oh my god.
This is A Blessing by James Wright, which is really creepy because that's the name of my history teacher, and he was the man. And I hope he didn't write this because he is a baller. Man. Oh, Lord.
Oh, that's a ridiculous story.
We gotta stop this.
Okay, we're done.
Okay, so okay. Okay. So with that, I think we're gonna wrap up episode 32 of Directional Influence. I want to thank.
Yes, this was very unstructured, but it turned out being pretty fun.
It's fun.
So.
I want to thank you guys for listening to episode 32. I want to thank VV Gaming for hosting the show. When we actually have a structured show next episode, and Illmatic, remind me, I want to have you on again because you're a fun guest and you laugh at my jokes.
All right, cool.
Get me on again. We can talk about something legit. And so Illmatic will be on the show next week. So thank you, Illmatic, for showing up and talking to us about your peachiness. I want to thank Vinny for being on the show and talking about his peachiness in Florida. I want to thank Will for being here and being my co-host. I want to thank myself for being awesome and providing you guys with the English literature that is of our time and all of the AP English questions you need to know about. So next week we'll be just doing whatever. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Smashboards, All Is Brawl. Wow, Smashboards and All Is Brawl, and of course VV, where we have our shit posted every week. And it's hopefully you guys will continue to listen because soon enough we will be seeing quite the change in DI. Hopefully. And I can't speak of it right now, but trust me, it'll be a DI you will never forget for the rest of your life, ever. Ever in a million years. So with that said, I want to thank you guys all for listening to episode 32. Next week is episode 33. I am Rapture. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.